In marketing, it's important to understand the process that a prospect or, a possible customer goes through before they buy from you. And if you understand that process, you're able to put marketing activities in place to support that and help push people through it and get them to buy. We're just going to go over that a little bit now. First of all, you need people to be aware of you. So awareness is the first thing. It isn't enough for people to see you. They need to actually register it for us to be able to say that they're aware of you. So if they're aware of you, what's the next stage? Well, if they're aware of you and they're not interested, it's not going to go any further. So you have to engage their interest. They need to be interested in you in order to go any further. So that's the point where they might think, well, okay, I'm going to go and check out the website, or I'm going to go on Facebook and see their page there. And what do you want them to do on Facebook? Yeah, you want them to like. And that's the next stage. People need to like you in order to buy from you. I think we've all experienced it when we go into a store and we don't like the store, or we don't like the salesperson, and we decide, no, I'm not actually going to buy it here. I'm going to go next door. It's a little bit more expensive, but I like them, so I'm going to do business with them. People do business with those they like. So that likability factor is very important as well. But then likability isn't enough. We need trust. Now, that of course depends on, what are we buying? If we're buying a packet of chewing gum, trust is, not quite as important as if we're buying a house or a car, or if we're a business and we're buying computer systems or what have you. You kind of figure, well, if I don't like the chewing gum, I won't buy it again. But you do have to have enough trust to be able to trust the company that, it's not poisonous, that it's not bad for you, or something like that. So, there are different levels of trust, but you always need trust before people buy. How do you, get them to trust you? You need to find ways to do that. And then you need to get them to try. You need to get them to try the product or the service or what have you. Again, it depends on what it is. You can try a car by driving it for a bit. You can try that chewing gum by buying a package. But there are things that are more difficult for people to try. With products, normally trial is, possible. But with services, if you've tried the service, you've had the service. So, it becomes a bit trickier. So you need to find ways to get around that. Can you show them a video of how the service works? Or how can you get around it so that they feel that they can push through that trial phase of the process? And only then do we get to the sale. And you need to make sure that your sales process is smooth, because if you've got them through all of those factors in the process, you don't want to muck it up at the point of sale. Now, this is not where it ends. Sales is not where it ends. Actually, in many ways, that's where it begins, because you've got that person, you've already been through all those phases of the process. They know you exist, they're interested, they like you, they trust you, they've tried you, they've bought from you. So rather than going out and finding someone else where you need to start by making them aware of you and then get a repeat purchase from that person. And how can you do that? Do you have processes or marketing activities in place to get people to buy from you again and again and again? Nurture your existing customers. And not only will you get repeat purchase, but you will get from them one of the ultimate marketing tools, which is referrals. Because once your customers start making referrals for you and recommending you to other people, the people that they're recommending you to are thinking, well, okay, they know they exist because their friend has told you. They're interested because their friend wouldn't have told them if they didn't think they'd be interested. They're inclined to like you because their friend likes you enough to buy from them. They're inclined to trust you because their friend trusts you. They might be easier on that whole trial thing because their friend has already tried you. And then you're already through the stage of the process up to the sale. So referrals are a really, really powerful marketing tool. So think about your marketing activities. Think about the process for your customers and how can you actually line up your marketing activities to support that and help pull people through that process towards sale, toward repeat purchase, and then referrals. I'll see you next week.